What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, 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 what's good? What's going on, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's poppin'? What's good, people? Shout out to Iceberg S in the building. Luis, what up? Unique 79 in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Captions, what's good? Who else we got in here? Shout out to everybody tuning in. Listen, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be doing a response video to a YouTuber named Corey Jones. So I think he does like YouTube stuff about like lifestyle shit and all this other stuff, right? And Miles sent me this video. Yeah, my nose is all stuffy and shit, but I'm gonna have to get through it because the game must continue. But anyway, Miles sent me this video, and it was titled "I Was Married, My Divorce Story," right? So basically, in this video, this dude, he was talking about how his wife cheated on him with her personal trainer. You feel what I'm saying? And so as I was watching this video, I'm like, this guy is the typical nice guy type of guy. You understand what I'm saying? And he, you know, I want to shed some light on what's popping off based off of what he said in the video. Now, the video it's like about a half an hour, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it at like double speed or some shit, right? And we are going to, you know, make that shit pop off. But hold on, let me do this first. Let's do this first real quick. Let's do this first, and then we are going to get into the game.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, what up, people? Hold on, I forgot to put up the fucking phone lines. So if you guys want to call in, you can feel me. You can make that happen now. So I'm putting up the phone lines now. So shout out to everybody in the chat. And let me put up these phone lines, and then we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes of this video. Now, this video is very important because you got a lot of guys out there who are in situations where they have a girlfriend, wife, whatever it is like that, and they're acting in certain ways that's going to cause a woman to see you as the type of guy she could get over on. You feel what I'm saying? So she's going to see that type, she's going to see that in you. And so what happens is that I want you to notice.
Your show now, press 1.
What this guy
Your
in this
show
video,
is scheduled to start in 35 seconds.
All right. So this is loading up. So let me pull up the video actually as I'm doing this. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. What y'all saying in the chat? He said, media tutorial views confirmed that he got cancer. You serious? Yeah, you sure? Because I don't like to be saying shit and you know what I'm saying? Like shit ain't really what it is. But if he
Your
does,
show
man,
will go live in 5 seconds.
Shout out to him, man. That's crazy.
2, 1.
That is crazy, man. So prayers and all that go out to him if that's actually happening. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to probably hit him up and see what's really good. Or you say you made a video on it? Okay, I'm gonna send me the video. Unique 79, so I could check it out later and shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, he said his friends got cancer. See, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all saying all these different things. One saying he got it. I'll just send me the video because y'all like y'all just be wilding out in here, man. Damn. Oh man. But yeah, send me the video and I'll check it out later. But anyway, now hold on. Now let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull up this joint real quick so we could get this shit cracking. Hold on. Let me pull this video up real quick. All right. So I got this thing going at double speed. So it's going to sound like he's talking fast, but I just got it at double speed so we can sort of get through this. So basically in this video, this guy's talking about how his wife cheated on him, right? So it's a pretty long video, so I did it double speed, so maybe it'll go faster. It'll be like 15 minutes, but I'm gonna stop in between to talk about this stuff. Shout out to my dude Ty Banks live in the building. What's going on, fam? What's good? What up, Brookdale, Rodney, what's going on? AT in the chat, what up? So let's start this thing. But remember, put 1 in the chat to let me know if you guys can hear this.
For my channel, the mood is kind of different. I wanted to set the mood for this video because this is a story, a time of my life that I've really never talked about ever.
All right, let me know if you guys can hear that. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear that. You feel what I'm saying? Let me know. All right, y'all can hear that? That's what's up. All right, so we're going to start this, and I'm going to be stopping in between to give some commentary on what's going on here. All right, so let's go.
And I just want to be transparent with you. I want to be transparent with people that follow me, that support me, family, friends, everything like that. That, this story is something that I withheld to myself for so long. And, some people know, and then some people don't. The people that do know, and the people that don't. And, you kind of make assumptions. Nobody ever knew the full story of what happened. If you've been a subscriber and supporting me since forever, so since I started this channel, that would be 2017, you probably already knew that I was with this one woman at one point in my life. She was in some of my vlogs and things like that, videos. And I took those down from my channel, and, it was an abrupt.
Y'all saying it's too fast? Y'all can't hear it? Yeah, it's too fast? Because I want to know if y'all can hear it. If y'all can hear what he's saying. Is that too fast? Because I can slow it down. Because the reason why I don't want to slow it down is because the video is long as hell. It's like a half an hour. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm asking this question. Can y'all understand what he's saying? I'm not worried about if it's fast. Can y'all understand what he's saying? Can y'all hear him? That's all I want to know. Yes or no? Yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you could understand what he's saying. You said do 50%, and you said that's damn. Y'all motherfuckers can't hear. Like, hold on. All right, let me do it. Let me do 1. I'll put it at 125 then. God damn. All right, because this shit is kind of long-winded. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so y'all can't understand it that fast. Okay, so I slowed it down just a little bit. All right. So let me put it down now.
Ending to those type of vlogs. It was abrupt ending to, you seeing me around her and things like that. If you're new here, you probably don't even know because I don't have any pictures up. I don't have any videos up or anything. I kind of try to erase that side of my life. I want to be transparent here. So in 2017, I got married. I got married to this girl that I've been with throughout college, mostly through college. And we was together for a while, you know, went through college together, a little bit of our adulthood as well. And
right there. So that's good. Is that good? That's good. Okay. All right. So that's good. So y'all can hear that. That's one. That's at. Hold on, let me see what the speed I got on there right now. That is at 125. So I'm gonna put it at 1.5. That should be okay. So it's gonna be a little bit faster, but that's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna put it at 1.5. Is at 1.25. I'm gonna put it at 1.5. All right. Joe Blast said it was cool before. I thought it was cool before too. I don't understand how dudes can hear when it's fast. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, so I'll put it at 1.5. All right. So I'm gonna do that now. But what I want to say he said so far was that him and his girl were together in college, right? I wish I knew more details about that, because when dudes be saying I'm with someone, or we whatever, I don't know if they were actually together dating, hooking up, or it was a girl he knew, and then after a while they got, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not exactly sure what those specifics were, but let's continue.
you know, decided to jump the broom and be bonded forever. You know what I'm saying? Everything felt right. Everything felt like, you know, it was the right thing to do, the next step to do. You know, since we've been together for a good little minute, you know, people kind of looked up to us as that black couple in school, and that couple that just stood through everything, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, we decided to get married, you know. Honestly, was that the best move? At the time, it felt like it, you know. But, you know, sometimes you can't let time determine what's truly going on and what's truly there. But yeah, we decided to get married and you know, take that step towards our lives. Moved from an apartment into a couple of homes. I know some of you all probably seen in some of my old vlogs, we moved from a house to another house, but we was renting, just trying to find a home that we liked to rent.
And one thing he said too is this. He said that at the beginning, he said that he took down all the videos of him and his girl that way, you know, was on his channel. Right now, I don't necessarily, me personally, I don't necessarily see the point in when people do stuff like that. Like if you with your girl, and let's say you took pictures of your girl on Instagram, and then y'all break up, you understand what I'm saying? And then you take all the pictures down, or you did videos and then you take all the videos down. I understand that some people think that is, you know, they're like, well, I don't want to see that. It's going to make me think of the memories. But I think that's why you should see that and think of the situation, because it's a reminder of what happened. You understand what I'm saying? So you taking it down, it's still up in your mind. It's not like you're going to forget because it's down. You see what I'm saying? But I just feel like I just always think that's kind of, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But let me continue.
Rent until we bought a home, but we ended up renting a home. And of course, that was in the town that my alma mater is in. So if you know, you know. So we, you know, moved in together. Everything is going good. And, you know, once we got married, before we got married, there really was never no hiccups or anything like that. At least that I didn't suspect. There was no type of there wasn't really any red flags to me. You know what I'm saying? I think the only red flag that was in me was like, I was like, yo, you know, we've been born and raised here, went to school here. We really need to move from this state.
He said that he didn't see any red flags, right? Now, I think that's BS, that he didn't see any red flags, because the story that he's going to tell now, I doubt that if he said he would been with this girl in college, let's say you're in college for, let's say 4 years, and if he is with her all this time or known her, whatever it was, you trying to tell me he didn't see anything that will prepare him for what is going to happen at this point. Now, on the flip side, though, I could see him saying he didn't see any red flags, not because there weren't red flags there, but because what a lot of nice guys don't understand is that they don't know how to recognize red flags. You understand what I'm saying? So he wouldn't even know what to look out for to see if this is a red flag or not, based off of his perception when it comes to dealing with women, right? But let's continue.
In order to be prosperous, you know, in order to make a name for ourselves, build wealth and all that good stuff. Now, granted, I I was saying that because there wasn't many opportunity in, I'm gonna say it, there wasn't many opportunities in South Carolina for anyone recently graduating. And I was a management major, hospitality management major, started off in the hotel industry, worked front desk, became assistant director of rooms very shortly after that. Still wasn't paying that much. Ended up working at the University of South Carolina as an admissions counselor. And I started off making $28,000, guys, $28,000, a whopping $28,000 there. And that was a struggle because I loved the job and I loved what I did there, but it wasn't enough to provide for me and her, even though she had a job, but it was still kind of like a little bit of a struggle. So I think that kind of helped play into what happened in the marriage maybe, but those are conversations that you don't really have.
Let me tell you guys something. A lot of guys, I was actually on a clubhouse room where they were talking about money and how money plays into relationships. And we had some troll the other day call in talking about, oh, well, you can't be in a long-term relationship with a woman if you ain't got money and yada, yada, yada. Listen, let me tell you guys something. This guy, he said he was making $28,000 a year with when he was with his wife, right? And he said she also had money. Let me tell you guys something. I was making half that at one point a year when I was, you know, when I was with my wife, when we first was getting together and everything like that, and we was doing our thing. So I was making like $15,000 a year. You understand? And so I didn't have these problems with my wife because of money and all these situations. The thing is that when you guys are dealing with women and you're together with her and you're managing the situation, you're leading the situation, you take all the money together. So he puts his money with her money, and then you manage the situation. You understand? So, you know, this is the thing, is that you gotta be able to understand it. No matter how much money you're making, I don't care if you're making $0, right? And your woman is making 100 grand, right? You take that 100 grand and you manage that motherfucking money. You manage your relationship regardless. So a lot of times dudes be thinking because they're not making a lot of money, or they're not making any money, or they're hardly making any money, that has an effect on the relationship with the woman. See, they make it have an effect on the relationship they have with the woman by making it an issue, right? By allowing the woman to feel like it's an issue because the guy himself makes it an issue. Because this is the thing. If the guy starts feeling insecure about his situation, the woman starts feeling insecure about the situation. She's like, what the fuck is going on? So she starts to worry. And then her worrying creates that situation where she starts to act funny. So it's not necessarily the money. It's how the guy's acting based off of him feeling like, well, since I don't got money, we got a problem. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the thing. But let's continue. Let's continue, because it's gonna get crazy soon. So he's just painting the picture.
Beforehand, you're kind of just going through life together, and if someone is for you, they're gonna be for you no matter what your salary is, no matter this and that. The connection that y'all have really, you know, should be strong enough to look past that. But anyway, let's fast forward. So yeah, we ended up getting married, you know, in October of 2017. Jumped the broom, everything went well, and it was good, you know what I'm saying? But let's fast forward to the beginning of 2018. So not even a year, not even barely 6 months in. You know, it was around Mother's Day. And, you know, her family came to the house. We grilled. A couple of my family members and friends came to the house. We grilled out, had a good time. And, you know, it was just a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Being around friends, family, you're in your home, nice day outside, sunny. There's not a care in the world right now, at least for me. And I always looked at her as a person that I can trust. I always looked at her as someone that I wouldn't have to worry about, someone that had my best interest at heart. Always had utmost respect for her because, like,
Let me pause it there. He said, I looked at her as someone I can trust. I looked at her as someone that, you know, I could just, you understand what I'm saying? Let me hit the button though. Listen, let me tell you guys something. The only thing that you can trust is that not only women, but people. You can only trust people to be themselves. That's it. Now, when we're talking about women specifically, you can only trust that women are going to do the types of things that women are capable of doing, right? Whether that's good or bad, whether you consider it positive or negative. So this is why it's important to understand women overall, like understand what women are capable of, because when you don't understand what women are capable of, then you get surprised when they do the things that they're capable of. You understand? But let's continue. Let's keep going.
I knew that she cared for me. That's how I truly felt. But fast forward throughout that day, you know, family was still there, and then it's getting down to the evening. You know, I'm outside grilling with her dad and stuff like that. We're having a good time, chopping it up, shooting the breeze, you know, things that family do. And as the day went on, her family decided to stay the night with us, and we was going to go to breakfast in the morning. So the night is winding down. Everyone is going to bed. Me and her go to bed. And, you know, at this point, I'm exhausted. It's like probably 11:30 p.m. Exhausted, been grilling, been cooking, been socializing all day, just tired. So she was falling asleep, I was falling asleep. But I was kind of tossing and turning a little bit in and out. So I think I fell asleep around like 12-ish, woke back up around 1 because I just kept hearing bzz, 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 ding, ding, like messages. So I was like, it's 1 a.m. Usually she's not texting her girlfriends or anything like that because they got mans and husbands and stuff too. They don't be texting like that. So I was like, oh well. So I kind of turned over a little bit, and you know, I wanted to try to go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep, tried to, and still heard it. So I kind of turned back over and kind of cuddled her a little bit. And then as I was cuddling a little bit, I kind of saw her phone, and then I saw a man's name on there that I'd never seen before. So I was like, 1:30 a.m., a man's name that I don't even know. This don't even sound right. But I didn't press the issue right then and there until I kept hearing the bzz, 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 ding, ding, ding. So then I was like, yo, like, who you texting this late? And I could tell that she was kind of startled a little bit because she probably thought I was asleep, or in and out of sleep, or in a deep sleep.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Listen. I'm in a fucking non-monogamous situation. You understand? I'm in an open relationship. I have a wife. I have a girlfriend. I know that my wife and my girlfriend dates other guys. And even then, I'd be like, who in the fuck is texting you and blowing up your phone at fucking 1 a.m? You understand? I'll be like, who is this? Like, no. Like, tell that motherfucker to chill. Like, what are you talking about? Blowing up your phone at 1 a.m? No, that's so this dude, you know, imagine you married to this woman, you're in a monogamous relationship, and her phone is blowing up at 1 a.m. And you turn over and you see some dude's name. Now, listen to what yes, so look at where I pause his face. Listen to what he talks about after. Let's keep it going.
So that's when she was like, nobody, doom. I was like, nah, who you texting? Because I know she would tell me instantly who she texting. So and then she wouldn't tell me. So I was like, let me see your phone. And I've never been the type of guy to go through a phone or nothing like that. So I was like, let me see your phone, because this don't even sound right. She was like, why? She kept questioning why. So I just took the phone. So I was like, boom, looked at the phone. There was a dude in there, and they was just having this conversation. Looked like they was having a conversation throughout the whole entire day. And I was looking, and I was seeing things like, I'm gonna bring you a plate and this and that and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, what? Who is this cat, yo? Like,
hold on. She said, hold on. He said, she was like, I'm gonna bring you a plate. I'm gonna bring you a plate. See, let me tell you guys something. I'm just going over the tangent. Listen, I don't give a fuck about no sex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing if a chick cheat on you and she fucks some other dude, but she telling the nigga she about to bring him a plate. What? That's super disrespect. Super disrespect. See, niggas be getting tight about hearing about their chicks cheating and fucking with another dude on some sex shit. But if the chick is going to fix the nigga a plate, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's continue. Let's continue.
this is crazy. So then she got upset because I guess I called her. So I was like, yo, who is this? Boom, boom, boom. And this where it really got me. She was like, I was gonna tell you. I was like, Tell me what exactly was you gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? So then, since family is in the house, we decided to go outside because we didn't want to make a ruckus and all this inside since family was staying the night. So we went outside, talked, walked the block, boom, boom, boom. And it's just, she was just telling me about the situation, this and that, this and that. And the weird thing about this is I never suspected that any of this would ever happen. But I realized once she started hanging out with these new friends of hers, all of her friends was married, but all of them had bad marriages. Either the wife was cheating on the husband or the husband was cheating on the wife. And I was like, she shouldn't be hanging with them, but I can't control who she hang with. Like, she just got these new group of friends where everybody had something going wrong in their marriages, and yet we're newlywed, and she's seeing this and that, and they're probably influencing her to do this. So all kind of stuff like this is going through my head.
Let me pause it right there. So he's saying, yo, you know, all her friends is in fucked up marriages, and she's seeing this shit, and she's probably being influenced by her other her friends. No. Listen, you're the one who's supposed to influence your woman. You understand? You're supposed to influence your woman, not all this other shit out there. See, if everybody has influence, everybody else has influence over your woman or has more influence over your chick than you, then you're doing something wrong. You understand? You're doing something wrong. But let's continue.
And it just made me realize, like, this is crazy. This is not the end of it, but at that moment, I was like, this is crazy. Like, I really couldn't process anything. So after we had a little walk, went back in, went to sleep, woke up that morning, and I just had a bad feeling in my gut. And we were supposed to go to breakfast with her parents. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel right going to breakfast. I had to fake like I was sick because the situation really threw me for a loop. You know what I'm saying? So my mom couldn't make it to the Mother's Day cookout. So we ended up going to my mom's spot in Sumter. So had to fake the funk there. Had to fake the funk like everything was going good. Car ride, not really talking on the way back, talked a little bit about what was going on. And then we got back in the home. And then that's when we really had a conversation later that night where, you know, like, okay, what's up? What happened? Who this dude is? What's the relationship? How y'all know each other? Boom, boom, boom. Come to find out, I remember about 3 months before, me and her started like going to the gym together, things like this. And she was telling me about this trainer that had this new program. And she was like, yo, we should go to this camp since we're going to the gym. It'll be cool for us to go as a couple, boom, boom. I was like, all right, cool. Never ended up going, but I guess she continued to talk to the trainer. So the guy was a trainer. And so they kind of had a little bit of history.
Hold on. Now listen, let me tell you guys something. If your girl talks about another dude to you, that's a red flag. I'm going to say it again. If your girl talks to you about another guy, that's a red flag. Period. See, like, let's say you chilling with your girl, right? And she's on some dude's page. Like, she's on a fucking Instagram page or a TikTok page or just some random guy. You don't know who the fuck this guy is, right? Just some random guy. Now, she might know him personally or she might not know him, right? But the fact that she's like, she might say, hey, check out this guy's page. He's funny. He says this and he does all these things or whatever, right? Now, it's one thing if it was like just a random thing and, you know, she just came upon it, was funny, I laughed and I kept it moving. But if she's talking to you about some guy on Instagram or some guy she know at her job or some guy that's at the gym or some guy that is in her yoga studio, some guy that her friend knows about all this other stuff, understand that that's a guy who she's most likely interested in. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to April MC in the building. Let me pin up this thing to the top real quick. You pin to the top. Yeah, so the thing is this. If the girl is talking about another dude and bringing him up to you, right? She's most likely interested in that dude if she knows him personally. And if she doesn't know him personally, right? Let's just say it's a random dude on the internet. She's somewhat attracted to this nigga, right? So I mean, like, let's say you on you know, Instagram, and then she just keeps showing you this guy's page. Oh, look at this cool stuff this guy does. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool how he does these little art things? Isn't that cool? He's so talented. Look at him. He's so cool. He's so talented. Look at this guy. Hey, honey, look at this guy. Isn't he so cool? Oh my God, I love him. He's so cool. That if your woman does that, that's a red flag. You understand what I'm saying? So this dude, he said his girl brought up the trainer. And then essentially they just kept talking. But let's continue.
And he knew that she was married. And of course, dudes don't really care like that. It's up to the woman to neglect that. So I can't even be mad at the dude. Like, I'm mad at the disrespect for him to come at a married woman, but I can't be mad at him because he can only do what she allows. So at that point, I was like, boom, we newlyweds, we got to try to get through this. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I got to give him a hand clap on. He said, I can't be mad at the dude because dudes is going to do what they do. He said it's up to the woman to say no. It's up to the woman to be like, nah, I'm good. I'm married. I got a man. So I give him some credit for that because most guys, they'll be mad at the dude. Listen, I'm not mad at no nigga trying to get at a chick that I'm with. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he's supposed to do. I wouldn't be mad at you. You understand what I'm saying? Do you. If your game is tight, play on, player, do your thing. You understand? So understand when you with your girl, it's up to your girl to be like, nah, chill. You feel me? But let's continue.
Want me in this situation would be like, nah, it's dead right then and there. But I was like, since we newlyweds and since we just got married and since you're supposed to try to work through things, I'm gonna try to work with you. So I was like, look, we can get through this, but I'm gonna need you to delete this guy off social media. I'm gonna need you to delete the number. I'm gonna need for you to lose all connection with this guy if you're not interested in this guy. If you want to be with this guy and you're interested, let me know now. And we can talk about all of that, you know what I'm saying? And we can move away from each other, whatever. But let me know. So she's like, no, I can delete him. 2 days later, I remember getting home before her. And she's not home yet, but her iPad is in the room. I just got home, took a shower, about to take a nap, and I see her iPad is on my nightstand, and then I see this guy, the same guy, number through iMessage popping up on the iPad. I was like, I thought she was gonna stop talking to this dude. Like, what's going on? So I tapped on, opened the iPad. She was like, I'm on the way home. Don't text me. Let me text you. And at that moment, that's when I know I got a problem on my hands. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you do not want this problem on your hands.
It's funny that he said at that moment he knew he had a problem on his hands. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Steve the Dean. He said we just talking about this shit. Shout out to Steve the Dean. Shout out to my nigga Steve in the building. But he said at that moment he knew he had a problem on his hands. But he actually had a problem on his hands before that. When he found out his girl was talking to this dude, that's when he had a problem on his hands. You understand? That's when he had a problem on his hands already. You feel what I'm saying? But you'll see why. Look, as the video goes on, you're gonna see the mistakes he made, and I'm gonna show you why his girl was gonna cheat on him. It was inevitable. I'm gonna explain to you why. But let's continue. Let's continue.
You do not want your woman going behind your back, sneaking, lying, and doing all this. And you just got married and trying to work on things to that. And I'm willing to give you another chance. So when she got home, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. She got home, she took a shower, boom, boom, boom. And she said she was going to dinner with one of her friends. I said, all right, go to dinner. Go to dinner. I don't know if she was with the friend or him. I don't know. But I already had the intel that I need that they was going to continue to communicate. So then when she left, I opened the iPad up again and I noticed that they was trying to plan going to the mountains together in North Carolina and trying to figure out a way for her to get there and this and that. I'm like, yo, that's when it hit me. That's when it hit me, man. Like, as a man, that's the worst feeling you can ever feel when you've been disrespected, lied to, betrayed by someone that you love. And I never, ever felt pain like this a day in my life. And still to this day, I still haven't felt a pain.
Let me say something real quick though, man, because see, I don't wanna really get on to him. You understand? In this sense, because see, when dudes are naive, this is the type of shit that happens. You understand? I've been in them situations back in the day when my game was weak, when I didn't understand this shit. You understand? Where he doesn't understand his value as a man. He doesn't understand that he should not be allowing this type of situation to happen. But because of the guy he is, or I should say he was, this is why his woman is doing what she did. The reason why his wife did what she did was because she recognized the type of guy he was. Because notice, he said, after the fact, I realized, or after the fact, because he's still with her, knowing she's doing all this shit. He's still with her knowing that she's doing all of this shit. He's having conversation. Well, who's this guy? And why are you with this guy? Like, once he found out from the first time her phone was buzzing, that should have been a wrap from then. But because she knew that he wasn't going nowhere, that's why she felt comfortable to do what she did. You understand what I'm saying? That's why he felt comfortable. But you'll see soon as he keeps talking. Let's go.
That I felt when I saw those messages and when I realized she was lying, and I never felt that type of pain. At that moment, I just remember dropping down to the bed and just crying, bro. I was crying out of anger, upset. I didn't know how to feel. Like I really didn't know what to do, and I didn't.
Let me tell you something. The worst feeling to me, this is I say my opinion. The worst feeling isn't crying over a chick. The worst feeling to me is after the fact. Like after you finish crying over some goofy ass chick, recognizing and realizing that you actually fucking cried over a woman. That's the part. That's the part that really hurts. When you realize that you was a cornball because you was crying over a bitch. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part that hurts. When you're sitting there like, I was really crying over this woman? That's the part I'm telling you. Like after you get out your feelings and shit, it's crazy. It's crazy. But let's continue.
I don't want to talk to anybody about it because what happens in your home stays in your home until it's final. So I had to deal with this by myself. It was just me and her. I wasn't talking to nobody about it. I was just talking to myself about it. Coworkers was asking, like, why do I look this way and that way? And I could not explain it because it's like, I didn't want to put information out there without things being final. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that type of dude. And that's why it took me so long to make this video or even tell people what happened, because for so long, since 2017, I've lost followers that was connected to me and her because they think that I did something. I've lost some of her friends that was my friends too, that think that I did something. You know, like people automatically assume, oh, if they divorced or this and that, the man did something. But in this situation, I did not do anything. I never.
Because that's true that a lot of times people think whenever shit hits the fan, they always think it's the dude. You understand? But in essence, it actually is his fault, though. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to hit him with this button. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're gonna see why it's his fault soon, right? Because see, this is what nice guys do. They say, "I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing." And see, part of the reason why shit fucked up was because you didn't do nothing. Because the thing you were supposed to do, you weren't doing it. You weren't checking your woman. She didn't get checked. She should have got checked in college when the red flags were happening. You understand? So it's like dudes that say, well, I didn't do nothing. Well, yeah, things fucked up because you weren't actually doing the things you were supposed to do. You understand? See, having a relationship with a woman is a job. You understand? It's a job. Relationships take work. Takes work. So if you're not on your job, crazy shit like this happens. But let's continue.
Physically abused her, emotionally abused her. I've done all I could for this girl, with this girl. I've never like, so for anybody out there that thought I did something, you know what I'm saying? That's y'all, but I'm telling y'all the story. But let's go back. So at this moment, when she got back, she could tell that I was pissed. And I was like, you know something? What's going on? I know that you're still talking to this dude, this and that. We got into a huge arguing match or whatever. So at this moment, I decided to try to figure out a way for us to not be in this situation right now. It's heated in the house. We're arguing. We're looking at each other weird. I didn't like this feeling. I was like, yo, look. And this is probably the worst thing that I could ever do in this situation. I was like, look, I'm going to get you a hotel room for 2-3 days. You go there and you think about everything. You know what I'm saying? You're saying you're sorry. You're saying you apologize.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. This dude said, I got her a hotel room. So this girl is cheating on him with her trainer, and he said, I'm going to pay for a hotel room so you can sit and think about what you did. Why? Why would a guy do this? Let's think about this for a second. Like, why? I mean, I don't get it. I'm gonna take, what is a nice guy for 100, Alex? You understand? Why would you be getting a hotel room so your wife who's cheating on you with the personal trainer could be chilling in a hotel room? Now, watch what he's going to say coming up soon. Listen to this shit.
As you're saying that you don't want to talk to this guy, you think about it. You think about what you actually want. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not about to have you in this house lying and doing all this and going behind my back. I'm gonna get you a hotel room for 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? And you go and you think about everything. Think about what has happened, how this is affecting what we have going on. You know what I'm saying? And you think about that. So 2-3 days come back. She come back to the crib. I instantly notice another change. She had this look on her face. She's very cold. She's very, like, this is a side of her that I've never seen before. Like, it's a whole new person. I was like, what happened? Like, what's going on? And then out of prying and things like that, she just broke out crying and said she invited the dude to her hotel room.
Hold on. So he got his woman a hotel room to think about what she did. And then she invites the guy to the fucking hotel. Come on, Corey. Come on, Corey. Listen, I actually have exclusive audio of Corey when he found out all of this shit. This is Corey right here.
I don't know what to do. Oh my God, Facebook, help me. I can't believe this shit.
That's Corey.
All these months I've been dealing with her, and I just thought she was official. She lied to me.
That's Corey right there. God damn it. But let's hold on. Let's see what she's gonna say about the hotel situation. Let's continue. It gets crazier.
And I was like, why? She's like, just to talk. Just to talk? And what happened? Oh, he tried to kiss me, blah, 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 but nothing happened. Okay. All right. And that was the last straw. I was like, at this moment, this is done. We done. We are done. I cannot do this. You know what I'm saying? But I did set up a therapy session for us. Tried a therapy session. That didn't go too well. And then eventually she was just like, she gonna move out. She moved out the house. And as I told you, I wasn't making that much. So
hold on. So she said he came to the hotel just to talk, right? Actually, I actually have some exclusive audio of his ex-wife and the trainer talking. Listen to this. This is what they were talking about. This is what they were talking about. That's exactly what they were talking about, guys. That's what happened. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This should have never happened. Miles is in the building. It's over. It's over. It's over. Miles Cunningham is in the building. It's over for Corey. Hold on. Miles, what's your take on all this so far, man?
Oh, your boy, I feel sorry for your boy, bruh. I just feel sorry for him because, and you know, and the reason why I know he's one of them people that, you know, it's sad, but not only because the situation is sad, but because the lies that he told himself is what put him in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of lies that he told himself.
Right.
There's a lot of things missing from the story.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things missing from the story because he said earlier in the joint, oh, well, there was absolutely nothing wrong. Like there was no red flags. There was nothing that I saw that indicated that this was a possibility.
Right.
If you ain't see nothing, no red flags, nothing wrong, nothing that you needed to check early on, then that means your ass is either telling yourself lies or you are truly not gamed up. You feel me?
Right. Mm-hmm. That's facts. Because we up to the part where he said he got the hotel for his girl.
Oh my God.
The girl fucking invited the guy to the hotel just to talk. You know what I'm saying? And then at this point, now he's like, oh, we're done. Now we're done. But then he said, I paid for therapy. We went to therapy to try to fix this and work this out.
Right.
Guys, you have to understand something. When a chick disrespects you like this is just straight disrespect. When a chick disrespects you and you continue to deal with her, give her like more chances and be like, oh, we're going to work this out. Let's go to therapy. Here, I'm going to get you a hotel so you can sit and think about what you did.
Oh my God.
When you do all of that, all she keeps thinking about and looking at you as is a mark. She's looking at you. Oh, I could just keep shitting on this guy. See, you have to understand something. Women generally have no sympathy for men. You understand what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Because understand this. Think about this. Women get fucked by us. You understand?
We penetrate them.
They have to take the dick. You feel me?
Dick is a gift.
You understand?
It's a gift.
They have to take the dick.
It's a gift.
Right? They have to live every day knowing that we can literally destroy them. You understand what I'm saying? With our physical strength, but we choose not to.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? I think Patrice O'Neal said that once. He's like, yo, like we could, like, they understand that we're physically stronger than them. You understand? Some women have penis envy. You understand? Some women look at it like you're a man, so you have this male privilege. You understand? So within every woman, there's always a little bit of nigga, fuck you. That's in the back of her head.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So now when you're going through some shit, she's like, nigga, fuck you. You understand? I don't care. Like, I don't care that you're suffering. You should suffer, you fucking man. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm not sorry for it's kind of like how poor people ain't never sorry for rich people.
Right, exactly. Right. Exactly. Like if something bad happened to somebody rich, a poor nigga's like, good. I'm glad it happened to you.
You know how I feel, rich nigga. Fuck you.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happens. So whenever you showing weakness, a woman actually low-key likes that because she's like, Yes, you fucking man, you suffer. You feel the pain that I'm feeling, you fucking man. You understand what I'm saying? That's how they're looking at it. So don't expect women to feel sorry for you.
You see, we fuck women, so women love when men get fucked.
Facts. That's real talk.
we love fucking women, so when men get fucked, women celebrate. They're like, yeah, he's getting fucked.
Exactly. Like, yo, you remember that fucking, what was it? Was it The View? One of them shows with all them women, and they was talking about a story where some nigga got his dick cut off.
Right.
And they was laughing and making fun of this shit.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, they fucking, they go hysterical for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So understand that she's not going to sympathize with you. All that's going to do is make her disrespect you more.
Facts.
You understand? Because whenever, let me tell you something. Whenever a woman disrespects you, she's empowered. You feel me? That's what I'm telling you. Like, whenever a woman disrespects you, right? It's almost like this. It's like this. Like, she'll throw some disrespect at you, right? And then you catch the disrespect. Now, if you hold on to the disrespect and just rub it all over your face and into your skin, right? She wins. But if she throws the disrespect at you and you catch it and you throw the disrespect, you don't even throw it back at her. You crumble that shit and put it in the garbage and you tell her, don't you ever throw no fucking disrespect to me again. That's she got checked. You understand what I'm saying? But when you take the disrespect and you revel in it and she see that she got to you, oh, it's over. It's over. You're done. You understand what I'm saying? You're finished. So understand that's going on, and this is what this dude doesn't get. So Corey doesn't realize that she disrespected him, and he just keep taking it. He just keep taking it. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Hold on, let me play this.
Couldn't afford the payments myself, so she moved out, and then I was forced to move to Charlotte with my sister and commute back and forth every single day from Charlotte to Columbia, South Carolina, to work every single day. While she had the means to, afford a little apartment or something like that on her own, I couldn't afford that at the moment. Had credit card bills and stuff like that with our name in it and things like that. It was just crazy. So she moved out, got her own place, and just left me there. You know what I'm saying? And I decided, like, that's probably best anyway. But it was no hesitation. She got her place, moved out, moved in her apartment, and I was commuting back and forth from Columbia to Charlotte to my sister's place, staying on the couch. And I don't know if y'all remember, but I took like a 3-month hiatus from YouTube, trying to get my life together. And then I ended up moving to Atlanta because I took on a new job, and I stayed with my cousin for a couple of months till I got on my feet, saved some money and things like that. And even though we wasn't together and we decided to separate, I was like, it just felt so bad in me I just felt like a failure, And this is the only time in my life where I legit felt like a failure, like something.
Wait, hold on. Nah, again, earlier I was saying, look, some guys, they just naive and they're ignorant to certain things. So this is what happens. Like you feel like a failure because why? Like, because your chick cheated? You understand what I'm saying? Like, bruh, listen, I understand that you went through this shit, which is good. I'm glad he went through this though. And hopefully he learned. And if he didn't learn, we need to send this video to him. You understand what I'm saying? So he could watch it and learn, because it's like, it's one of those things where guys start to go down this downward spiral of depression based off a woman. And the reason why I'm saying this stuff, because I've been there. When I was naive the same way, I've been there. You understand? It was talking about failure equaling the end of the marriage. But see, I don't even look at that as a failure though. I don't look at the end of a marriage as a failure. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
the failure came someplace before. The failure happened before they got married. Trust me.
Right. The failure was before, way back in college, when she was showing him red flags.
Exactly.
And he didn't see it.
Really, here's what I would love to do if the world was perfectly bending to my will. You understand? I would have a live interview with this dude.
Right.
And be like, fuck the video. Let's go. Let's take it all the way back to when you first met this hoe.
Right.
And let's chronicle all of the situations that you've been in with this bitch.
Right.
Throughout college and the whole time you knew her before you decided to marry her. And I bet you somewhere along the way, you're going to hear, oh yeah, I was in the friend zone for a while. Oh yeah, she acted like I wasn't like this. Oh, the first time I tried to hire her, she fronted on me. You're going to hear a whole bunch of dumb shit, bro. Trust me.
Right.
You're going to hear a whole bunch of different shit. You're going to hear a whole bunch of, oh yeah, we were supposed to meet for a study group and she flaked and she went to go f- nigga in her dorm room. You're going to hear some shit. I know you're going to hear some shit. Talking about, oh, there's no way I knew this could have happened because there were no flags and there was no problems. There were no issues. Really?
Right. Right.
Niggas literally don't know when a bitch don't respect them, bro.
Right.
Niggas is just so lost in the sauce, lost in the vagina that they don't even know when a chick don't respect them.
Right.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing that I don't like about this video. I mean, I appreciate the video because it gives us something to talk about, and it's a teachable moment for all of the cats when it comes to game. Right. So, shout out to him, Corey Jones. I'm not, nothing personal. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, I don't like the way you playing all that sad music in the background, nigga. I don't like the moisture of that. That's a moist move. See, this is why I don't like certain communities in the entirety of these platforms.
Right.
Because these niggas is trying to cope.
Right.
These niggas is looking for somebody to feel sorry for them. These niggas is trying to share their story. He's like, man, I've been through this, man, and I hope nobody else don't got to go through this, man, because what I'm saying? And playing this fucking this kumbaya, eat, pray, love music in the background, like, like, nah, bro, ain't nobody sorry for you, bro.
Right.
Ain't nobody sorry for you. This like niggas should be celebrating. Like this was a beautiful experience for me because it showed me, and that's the sad part. You're gonna watch the whole video, and he still sound like he really don't like get it.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Well, let's continue and see what he talk about.
Failed in my life. Something so big. One of the biggest moments, being married, being in a relationship and trying to build things, and then it just failed. I legit felt like a failure. So when I moved to Atlanta, you probably could ask my cousin, like he had like him and his wife and his kid stayed, and I had a room upstairs, and I would be in that room all the time. I didn't want to go out. I did not. I was just in this state of mind where I just felt like a failure, man.
Oh,
I just felt like a failure. And that was that, man. I was like, what can I do? I was trying to figure out ways, like, what can I do to make the situation better? But it was nothing that I could do.
I don't know what to do, Facebook.
And as a man, as a husband, you always want to try to do your best to make the situation better. But I couldn't figure it out. So I tried one more last attempt. I was like, yo, our anniversary is coming up. It's like when we first met. I want to give one last attempt to this. Because one thing about me, I'm going to do my best. So I know that I didn't give up. I didn't give up on the situation.
Wait. Yo. Oh my God, what the fuck? This is what we're saying. Why are you hitting up your ex-wife talking about, yo, today's our anniversary. I just wanna, this is what, let me tell you guys something. Because I was saying earlier, I'm gonna explain to you why his wife cheated and why she's acting the way she's acting. This is exactly why she's acting the way she's acting. Because after she's disrespected this motherfucker, because notice when didn't he say that when they broke up, she got her own apartment and he didn't have enough money, so he had to go live with his cousin or some shit? How come she wasn't saying, you know what? Damn, I cheated on my man and we breaking up, so how about I try to help him out, lend him some money just to say, hey, my bad. You understand what I'm saying? Or something.
And I want everybody to understand this. He said he was going from Columbia, South Carolina to go to work, and he was staying at his cousin's house in Charlotte, North Carolina. I looked it up. That is a 1 hour and 30 minute drive.
Wow.
Okay. And he was doing that shit every day to work, probably Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, driving that distance every day, front and back.
Wow. You see what I'm saying? See, this is what I talk about when women don't have no sympathy for niggas. You see what I mean? And so what happens is that she's the one who cheated on him, disrespected him, and he's trying to work it out.
He's trying to work it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you trying to work it out? Like, why? Like she don't give a fuck. She's just doing what the fuck she do.
This nigga talking about, I noticed that our anniversary was coming up. You think she thinking about your anniversary, nigga? If she not thinking about it, why are you thinking about it?
Right.
Bruh.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, man. But let's continue. Let's see.
Didn't do anything. So I was like, look, for our anniversary, we're going to go down to Myrtle Beach. And for that weekend, we're just going to vibe. We're going to see what's going on. So I got us a resort at Myrtle Beach, had the room decked out nice or whatever, had some roses delivered to the room to be there by the time we got there, had some catering options and things like that set up so we can go out, eat and things like that.
Oh my God. I'm dying here. I'm dying here.
Bruh, if y'all was just supposed to vibe, what the fuck are you doing ordering flowers and shit?
Right.
We just gonna go down here and vibe, we just see where things is at.
No, but this is what don't make sense to me. So he ain't got money for his own place, but he got money to rent out a resort, get flowers, rose petals, do all this other extra shit for the chick that cheated on you, bruh. This is what I see. Man, see, it's a combination of low self-esteem and also being taught wrong. A lot of dudes been taught wrong because he's saying I want to do as much as I can to make sure that I tried so that I didn't give up on the situation. Nah, nigga, give up on the situation, my nigga. Is that what I'm saying?
Shorty gave up.
Right, exactly.
And not even because Shorty gave up. But if you lay out all the facts, there's absolutely no reason for you to be making more attempts at this, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I done told y'all, the best way to invest in a bitch is to invest in yourself.
Facts.
You going out of your way to fucking try to cater to her to try to rekindle some shit.
Right.
That's not how you do that because all the bitch is seeing is a weak dude.
Exactly.
That's all she's seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, that's all she's saying because she's saying to herself, damn, I had niggas texting my phone at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning while we were sleeping in our own house. Disrespect. I cheated on this nigga. Disrespect. He bought me he got me a hotel room for 3 days so I could think about what I did. And I invited that nigga over and smashed in the hotel room that my husband paid for. More disrespect.
Right.
It's been a few months and he's recognizing our anniversary and I didn't even come up with this idea. More disrespect. All she's seeing is a nigga that's a glutton for disrespect.
Right.
He's like, nigga, you want to take me to Myrtle Beach to a resort and give me flowers? Why would I say no to that?
Exactly. Right. All right, let's continue. This is crazy.
I can just tell eventually that was going to be the last time that we had a trip or
Stop. Hold on.
Shifted, you know what I'm saying?
I want you to notice how they made the camera zoom in on some emotional shit.
I know, that's what exactly.
Yo, these niggas, somebody said it in the chat. Shout out to y'all. This nigga is a professional victim.
Damn.
Who said that shit in the chat? Go put it up there again so we can see because I want to give y'all credit.
That was all the way back. I can't even find it anymore.
It's all the way back. This nigga's a straight professional victim, my nigga. And trust me, this type of video goes well with these niggas because they love it.
Right.
They love the cope. They love the fucking, oh man, these bitches out here be doing niggas wrong, man. That's why I gotta stay on my purpose. I can't be fucking with these hoes, man. Cause
Exactly.
you know what I mean? This is exactly what I'm talking about, you know? My name is Corey Jones, and I'm a simpleholic. It's been 6 months since the last time I smelled some pussy, and I just want to share my story with you guys. These niggas need a 12-step program out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They got the camera, but he said, yeah, I could tell eventually, you know, that this was the last time that we was going to be able to get together. And the fucking camera starts to zoom in.
I know. Looking all emotional and shit. This shit crazy. It's crazy, man.
Oh, God.
So let's continue. Let's see what else because it gets worse, man. It gets worse.
And once that trust is breached, once a mistake and once something like that happens, it's like hard to come back from that. It's very hard to come back from that. Like I'm a big person on respect, support, trust, all that stuff. And once that is breached, you know, I can't really go back and revert, but I tried. And I think that's what made me okay with like knowing that I've done all I can in that situation. Because even though she made a mistake, even though this and that happened, I still was willing to try to make things work. Because as a husband, as a man, you have to try. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, through thick and thin, till death do his part, you got to try. You know what I'm saying? So I rested comfortably knowing that I tried, you know, and I tried to give it my best. But, you know, and, you know.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah, he was definitely taught wrong. Just like you said, Locario. He was taught wrong. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are you? Because, see, the worst thing ever is when you're in a situation like this and you're the one trying to fix the shit. Like, why is he trying to fix the shit?
Look, you see, I need y'all to understand why this video is so important. And again, shout out to Corey Jones for sharing the story. This is a real teachable moment. You remember the caller we had yesterday? Where when we were telling him, you know, if you tell a girl to sit down in a certain spot when you invite her out to the bar or whatever,
right,
she should sit there. And he was like, you know, it's not a big deal because we were still making out and I still smashed and whatever. So right. I don't understand why it's a big deal because I still got to smash and so on and so forth. See, if you look at what now, this situation is the big deal.
Right.
This video, this scenario that he's giving us is the big deal. Now, I want you guys to reverse engineer. Follow me back. Try to reverse. Let's go from the big deal to the thing that the average nigga might look at as not such a big deal, right? And I want you to think about this, right? His girl dissed him, and now he's trying to, you know, try to rekindle and bring shit back, right?
Right.
Think about when you text a bitch and she doesn't get back to you.
Right.
What does the average nigga do? He texts her again.
Exactly.
And what do we call that? Double texting.
Right.
Now, in that situation, it's not such a big deal. But now we're looking at it in the big deal picture. This bitch dissed him.
Right.
Basically left him for dead. And what is he doing? Trying again.
Exactly.
So you text the bitch, she left you for dead, i.e. left you on red. And what are you doing? You texted again, i.e. you tried again.
Exactly.
It's the same fucking parallel. It's just a different magnitude of shit.
Exactly.
This is why we tell y'all niggas that everything is a big deal because the way you start is the way you finish. And if you fuck around and get married to a bitch, it only gets worse.
Max, exactly. That's what we're telling y'all. It's all connected, people. It's all connected.
It ain't such a big deal, Mr. Locario. Come on, Miles. It ain't such a big deal. Nigga, it's a big deal because y'all niggas let shit slide again and again and again until you start to sign marriage licenses with these hoes.
Mm-hmm.
And you constantly keep giving her excuses. Oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, it's not a big deal. Until she fucking divorces you, disses you, and fucking turns your whole life upside down. And what are you doing? You're figuratively double texting the bitch again.
Right. Exactly.
Come on, man. Come on.
Exactly. This is what we saying, people. But let's continue.
People make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a mistake that cost us a huge decision of our lives to be divorced and not be together. And, you know, to this day, do we talk every day? No. Do we talk all the time? No. You know what I'm saying? If I seen her, I'll be cordial. But I can't envision myself.
Of course you'll be cordial.
Like and I don't want anybody to go through that again. So yeah, I think, you know, after about 4 years, I'm finally comfortable talking about this, because for so long it felt like a failure, you know what I'm saying? And of course she mentioned some things that she felt like were pain points for her. Like she mentioned me once I started my YouTube channel, that I wasn't paying her any attention, which to me is a little bit skewed a little bit, because when I would include her into my vlogs, I would try to include her into different processes of the YouTube. Like, granted, of course, editing takes time and shooting takes time, but that's not all day. You know what I'm saying? I know she mentioned sometimes when show was on, I wasn't paying attention to the show. I was in my phone. But if it's a show that I don't really like, I'm in there with you. I'm just not paying attention to the show like that. But I'm still right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you guys see what the fuck he just said? First he said, well, first this is what happened is his ex tried to gaslight the nigga and say, yo, well, you weren't busy doing YouTube, so you didn't pay attention to me. So that's why I had to cheat, because you weren't paying attention to me and you were all up in your YouTube shit. He's like, yo, I'll put you in these fucking videos. What the fuck you talking about? I'm doing my shit and you there and blah, 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 right? And even if he didn't do that, right? That's a bullshit ass excuse. That's just what his girl is trying to say to take blame off of her. But the reason why she could say shit like that and even have him thinking that's even relevant is because he's already taken the blame already for shit that she did, right? Two, he said, we be in the room, the TV be on, we watching TV, and then you would get mad that I was on my phone while we supposed to be watching TV. And he said, I didn't even want to watch the show, but I'm just there with you.
Right.
So why the fuck are you watching a show that you don't want to watch just so that you could sit there with your wife because you feel like you're supposed to do that? That again, all of these things are reasons as to why she cheated, because she lost respect for this dude. Because she's like, oh, so you're just willing to do whatever I want you to do, even though you don't want to do it?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
that's a beautiful point, Locario. Such a beautiful point, my nigga.
What the fuck?
Because when I don't like a show, I don't watch it. I don't care what my woman says.
Exactly. I'm not watching that.
I ain't watching that shit.
But see, he's doing shit not because he wants to, but because he feels he has to. And so he's following her lead. He's just like, you understand what I'm saying? He's running behind her.
You see, this is an example. This is a clear example of shit that he don't know.
Right.
Because he think he's being a good man sitting there sitting there next to his girl while the show is on that she like, that he don't like. He think that shit is cool.
Right.
So he, like you said, Locario, he's literally doing something that he don't want to do for the sake of his woman.
Right.
He's following her lead.
Mm-hmm.
And look what happened. She still crucified him for that shit.
Right.
And albeit a fake crucifixion, because she was really only reaching to come up with excuses as to why she did what she did.
Right.
But the real reason is that she don't respect you. Like nigga, a fucking woman is not gonna just look at you and say, nigga, I don't respect you.
Right.
He's not gonna say that. She gonna come up with some shit. Oh, you know, he was doing your YouTube videos and I didn't feel included. And you know, we would be watching shows on Netflix and you would be all up in your phone. And that's the reason why you go fuck a whole nother nigga?
Right, exactly, right.
And he gonna say it too. He gonna talk about how she never even complained about that shit during the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
She was just reaching after the fact because she ain't have no other reason, because she didn't want to just flat out tell you, nigga, I don't respect you.
Right.
You are weak to me.
And see,
you understand? Your weakness dries up my vagina, and I can't fuck with you.
Right. And Deshaun Taylor said, a husband has to compromise sometimes, though, y'all. Hold on. Listen, there's a difference between compromising and doing shit you don't want to do to appease her.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Compromising is, hey, you want to get Chinese? No, I want to get pizza. But I want to get Chinese, but I want to get pizza. All right, well, how about we just go to the Indian store? Okay, cool. We both want that. That's compromise. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what he's doing is shit he just don't really want to do. And imagine, that was just watching TV. Right. Think about all the other things he's doing that he don't want to do to compromise, and not compromise, but to follow her. And again, that makes her see him as weak because he's following her, doing exactly what she wants him to do. And that's that.
That's what I'm saying.
See, this is what you guys have to understand. You know how us men, we will sometimes use women for their vagina. We just use women to fuck, right? Women are the opposite. Now women use guys to fuck too, but what I'm saying is what women really use men for is relationships, guys. Didn't we just do a show yesterday about a chick who said, I marry for sport? Right. So y'all gotta understand that women use you for relationships. So Corey was the settle down, safe guy that I have in my corner while I go fuck the guys I really want to fuck. Because notice, she was able to have her husband, which was Corey, but also be able to fuck the guy she wanted to fuck. You understand? And then this is the funny part. Even throughout this whole situation where Corey should have dropped her like a bad habit, right? He kept fucking with her so she knew, oh shit, I can continue to fuck this guy and still have my husband. Because my husband ain't going nowhere to the point where we're not even together and he's talking about our anniversary and trying to get us to be on a resort.
He bought me a whole hotel to fuck this nigga in for 3 days.
Exactly.
Yo, she was getting her back blown for 3 days straight. I want y'all to know that.
Right.
And he a personal trainer too. That nigga's fit. He got all the stamina.
See this actually, let me explain something to you guys. This actually is the new this is like the new updated version definition of what a cuckold actually is.
Oh my God, beautiful.
Because y'all be like, oh, Mr. Locario, you're a cuck. No, this right here is actually what a cuckold in the new version is when a guy is submissive to his woman and she's fucking other dudes.
Damn.
Embarrassing her man. This is what's going on with this guy. You understand what I'm saying? This is what it is. You see what I mean? So you guys have to understand how this shit works. But this is the crazy part about this whole thing. He doesn't. It's like I think Corey still doesn't get it.
Right.
You understand? But let's continue. We almost done. We only got like a minute or so left on the video.
I'm not off in another room watching something else secluded. Like I'm still in the living room, still up under you with you watching the show. I'm just on my phone answering emails, or I might bring my laptop down and edit on my laptop instead of upstairs or something like that. You know. So she was bringing up little things like that, and I feel like if it was truly a problem, then it should have been mentioned instead of going out and doing who knows whatever with whoever, you know. The way my life has been going since that, you know, once I got on my feet, moved to Atlanta, my life has been skyrocketing. You know what I'm saying? Focused more on my YouTube, became a creator up next in 2019 for YouTube, had several opportunities with brand partnerships, this and that, new job, new apartment, all this. Like, and I would just attest that to God, you know what I'm saying? Even through all that, I prayed, you know what I'm saying? Like I kept faith that things would be better for me, you know what I'm saying? And even for her, you know, I still want things to go well for her. I want her to find somebody that she could be happy with. And, you know, I want that for her. So I don't have any animosity or any ill will towards her. But since that, I think sometimes God make you go through things so you can see the other side and so you can be a better you. Because honestly, I don't know if I would be where I'm at today without going through that situation. I'm a better man. I make better decisions. I'm successful. I'm a young black king out here, you know what I'm saying? And I can't say back then that I was that, you know. I was striving for it, but now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is everything that I dreamed of, I now have. And, you know, it feels good. Yeah, I just wanted to share this story, man, because I held it in for so long. And I was like, dang, I need to share this story, you know, and appreciate all y'all for listening. And thank you all for the support. Thank you all for rocking with me through all this, man. It's crazy. And I hope none of y'all ever have to go through anything like that, like I did. And yeah, that's just that. But thank y'all for rocking with me, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.
All right. So that is the video. Hold on. Shout out to Corey Jones for you know, providing us with the content so we could, you know what I'm saying, so we could get this shit cracking. See, Corey was like, fuck all of this women shit. I'm about to get on my purpose. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, oh man. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Guys, listen. Do you understand why we say game is important now? Do you see all these examples we give you guys and show you so that you realize we are not bullshitting out here in these streets? You know what I'm saying? But man, it's crazy. But see, this is the thing. I hope he learned what he needed to learn through going through that with that woman, so that when he gets with another woman, he don't go through the same mistakes. Because, Corey, if I see another video later on, like a part 2 to this shit about some other chick you was with or who you with now, and the same crazy shit is going on, man, I'm like, come on, brother, you gotta holler at us so you don't get this shit fucking you don't start being on some bullshit, man. You feel what I'm saying? But let's take a few calls and then we're gonna head up out of here. We ain't gonna be here too long. So let's go to we're gonna go to 646 and then 111. 646 was popping. Who this? 646.
Call me dirty.
This nigga.
Call me.
This nigga.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
All right. Let's go to 111. What's popping? Who this?
Yeah, guess who?
Oh shit, it's Nez. What's going on, Nez?
Yeah.
I'm good, man. How you been?
Chilling. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, what's up, Miles? You good?
Hey, what's up, Nez? How you doing, man? Good to hear from you, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I donated, yeah, so no worries on that front.
That's what's up.
But yeah.
What's going on? What's going on with you?
Yeah. So I was going to call last night, actually, but I fell asleep. Yeah, so that topic's about high-value men, the rich high-value men being used by women for their money.
Right.
I'd say it's probably the other way around, actually. Like these rich men who are high-value, especially if they're self-made multimillionaires or billionaires, they're going to be like alpha males by default because they made that much money. They're going to have a certain level of intelligence. They're going to have a certain level of confidence. They're going to have a certain level of game or strategy or whatever you want to call it, of resilience and, all sorts of other things. So at the end of the day, that's what women seek long term. And especially if these guys, they use their money and their wealth to take care of themselves, to keep themselves in shape, to, hit the gym or whatever. They're going to have an abundance of women that are willing to date them and to marry them. But what they can do at the end, if they get bored with one woman, they can kind of kick her to the curb and then just get with another one and keep kind of rotating and cycling through as many women as they want. So like guys like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, I don't know who else, like Warren Buffett. All these men can have pretty much any woman they want to on the planet just by virtue of their wealth and their spending power alone. So what I'm saying is guys like this are going to be wise. They're going to be wise to the ways of women because they're intelligent, because they're self-made, because they made that much money on their own.
So wait,
they
so
can
Nez,
kind of suss
so
out
Nez,
if a woman is.
This guy.
Hold on, so Nez, hold on. So you telling me that Bill Gates can go out here and just get any chick he wants? Because he has money.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because he's a multi-billionaire, and he has status as well. So he has money and status. I know he's ugly and he's old, but you know that his money and his status is an equalizer, so it offsets.
Okay, so then what's going to happen when how is he going to acquire these women?
All he has to do is just walk into any bar, and every single woman in there will recognize him instantly and know who he is.
Okay, so and then what's going to happen? He's going to be like, "Hey, come back to my lair and let's let's talk nerdy stuff." Like, what is he going to do? What is he going to say?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you could just give them give them his business card or his contact details or whatever. They can call him. They can arrange a time to contact him or his assistant or whatever. And, you know, he can send like a private chauffeur to come pick them up and then drive them back to his place and then just like do whatever he wants with them there and then.
Okay, so Nez, let me ask you a question. So basically are you saying that he's just paying for these women?
He's not paying, but these women will get with him based off his money and status is what I'm saying.
But then why get with him if they're not getting any money?
No, but he can make out as if he wants to. He's looking for a long-term relationship, or he wants to get married, and I kind of like trick them or fool them into thinking that. And then when he has his way with them or get fooled of them, he can just terminate the relationship. So what you're saying is that he has to manipulate them into thinking they're going to get money and then not give them any. Is that what you're saying? Perhaps in a way. Well, kind of manipulate them into thinking that he's looking to get married. Yeah. Okay. But I'm sure the vast majority of women would just date him normally as well. If he spends money on them. So now once they do that, and they falsely accuse him of sexual assault, isn't that going to be an issue? Well, I'm sure he has contingency plans for that sort of thing. So Nez, so you're telling me that a guy who has a bunch of money. Hold on, why am I hearing echo? Is that from your end, Miles, or is that from? Nah. Okay, I think maybe that was from Nez. Oh, let me put Nez on hold.
Yeah, put Nez on hold. See what happens.
I'm gonna put Nez on. Nez, I'm gonna put you on hold for a second. So what I'm saying is, Nez, is that think about this. You have a guy with all this money. The reason why the women are with him because he has money, not because they're sexually attracted to him, not because they like who he is or as a person, none of that shit. So now, if in the event that these women deal with him, right, what's going to happen is he's going to have to come up off of some bread. You understand? Now, if he doesn't come up off the bread, then what happens is that he puts himself in a very, very dangerous position. Because now what's going to happen is that because a lot of women are vindictive, what they're going to do is they're going to try to say that, oh, Bill Gates or this guy or that guy tried to force himself on me, because now she's going to want to get even more money because the reason why she was doing it in the first place, she's not succeeding at. This is why you have guys like Harvey Weinstein in the situation that he's in, because he was like, hey, I'm going to get you, this part on the movie and you're going to be a star and this is what's going to happen. So he fucked with these girls. And then all of a sudden, after the shit didn't go down, then they come back at him on some crazy shit. So Nez, so what you're saying is yeah, he can try to swindle some pussy based off of his notoriety and the money, but then he has to deal with all of the repercussions that happen because of that. So Nez, I'm going to ask you, do you think all that is worth it?
Well, like I said before, I'm sure he would have thought of that previously. So he could, while interacting with these women, he could mic himself. But Nez, forget all this. Forget all this. Forget all that. Miniature body cam on his person.
Forget all that, Nez. Forget all that, Nez. You going all. Forget all that, Nez. What does that have to do with? What does that have to do with Nez, though? What does that have to do with you getting chicks? That's what I want to know, Nez. What does that have to do with you getting?
I'm just saying. You said that these women will turn around and falsely accuse him of rape.
Yes, they will.
But I'm saying that being the shrewd, astute individual he is, he would have thought of that and preempt that situation.
No. Oh, well, then Nez, forget that. I'm talking about what's up with you though.
No, I'm just saying. I was going to call in about this topic last night, but I didn't get a chance to.
Okay.
So I wanted to address it now.
All right. Well, Nez, I appreciate you calling my brother. You got, because bro, Nez, you got to think about yourself, because everything you're talking about is not that the regular average 99% of people out here is going to even have that situation. So it's irrelevant. You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, those guys you mentioned still don't even do the things that you say that they can do. They're not. Bill Gates ain't out here fucking with baddies. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying you gotta understand what's going on. But we appreciate the call, my brother. All right, so guys, caller number is 516-387-1224. We're gonna give another 10 minutes. If you got any questions, put a Q in the chat, and then we're gonna head up out of here. If you have any questions, put a Q in the chat. And if you want to call in, the caller number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. But yeah, man, yo, this video though that we just saw, I'm glad that we did the video, because at first we weren't even going to respond to this. But I'm glad we responded to this, because as I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, yo, dudes don't really be understanding the mistakes that they're making to create the situations that they're in.
Exactly.
Right. And again, that's why she played him, left him, and cheated on him. Because you gotta understand something. Women will do shit, right, based off of the consequences of what they're doing. Meaning, or they'll try to make shit happen and think about, okay, well, I could cheat on my man, but if I cheat on my man and I lose my man, is losing him worth cheating? You understand? But this woman understood that she wasn't gonna lose her man.
Right.
So she was like, I could do whatever I want. The fact, like, because even from the first part where he said that the phone was buzzing, that means she didn't even give the guy she was cheating on any notice to say, hey, don't call me at this time of night. He probably even asked it. I bet you the trainer was like, yo, what time can I call you though? Because I don't want to. She'd be like, you call me whenever. It don't matter. You call me whenever. You understand? She probably said that shit. I'm like, man, but let's go to 732 and then 248. 732, what's popping? Who this?
What's good, Locario? What's good, Miles?
What up?
What up?
It's popping.
Did you donate though?
Showing I donated.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Absolutely.
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, just chilling. But anyway, I wanted to speak on this topic. It's funny, me and my boy had a conversation similar to this.
Right.
Now, the problem with old boy, the nigga that's talking, like, and this is where everybody that get manipulated by women. Like y'all say, women do this shit, like, they do it, it's a sport. Like, just like how we like to get pussy, women like to get dick too, but they like to get you out of your shit when we're doing the least for you. You understand what I'm saying? So, what niggas need to understand about being direct, that's a defense against that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to be the man that forces a manipulator or a time waster or anybody, man or woman, in any way. You have to be a man that's pulverizing, that forces you to be in a position to either be black or white, yes or no. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
However, with that, there's things you have to deal with. Like having a backbone and having balls to be that honest and direct, or having a backbone to take the criticisms and the manipulations from a person. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure earlier in the relationship, this bitch was doing little shit, and he peeped. They just let it go.
Right.
Rather than confronting it right there and making her decide, like, okay, do I want to deal with this nigga because he don't seem to play any games, or you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna stay with this man because it's a strong man that I need. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my thing, man. As a man, we don't get to we can, but this when we suffer the most. People don't give a fuck. Like niggas don't have sympathy for us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I don't like to see men posting videos crying and all this other shit about what women did to them.
Right.
What the fuck? What we gonna do for you, nigga?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna give you no hug.
Right.
I'm not gonna subscribe to your channel. Do you understand what I'm saying? But That's what these niggas find this shit entertaining. So it's like we playing into their hands. That's what these women want to see.
Right.
They're like, oh yes, these niggas is easy and soft. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm with y'all on supporting bitches for finessing niggas.
Exactly.
Because it's intriguing, it's strategic, and I get to learn from this shit so I can avoid it and defend against it myself.
Exactly. Facts. Facts.
A woman, I'll end it here. A woman gonna do what she gonna do. You gotta respect the hustle. That's
Right.
how we out here trying to get hella pussy and fuck the baddest bitches. Women are trying to live off of working at Best Buy for 2 hours, $10 an hour, having 2 kids and having an apartment because other niggas is over here simple for.
Exactly.
That's what they
Facts.
do, and they can get away with it.
Real talk, brother. I really appreciate the call, man. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. All right, peace.
All right, man.
Peace,
All
bro.
right, so let's go to 248. 248, what's popping? Who this?
What's going on? This Sean. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir, my brother. Did you donate?
Of course, I know that.
Appreciate it. What's going on? What's going on?
So I got 2 quick points. So the first one for Locario, the second one for Miles. The first one, I want to say, Locario. Again, we understand, going back to the first, to Nez, we understand that for the most part, money isn't the end all be all, but having money does help attract women. Just like you don't need a car or a vehicle to get around town, but having one helps. It's like having money and things, it helps in attracting women. I guess.
All right, tell me how. How does it help? How does it help? Because I agree with you, but I want to know. I want to know how does it help. I want to know what you think. I want to know how you think it helps. Because most guys don't know how it helps.
And maybe I don't. I mean, I think, in my opinion, I think it helps. It helps you stand out more having it. You can do things the average person can't.
Nope.
You can modify. I mean, you have more access to things than the person who doesn't have money. So having more access just allows you more access.
No, let me explain what money is. Money is like salt. You know when you eat food and you say, "Damn, this shit is bland. I need what? Some salt."
Oh, yeah.
You understand? So what happens is that the same way salt makes the food tolerable to eat, money makes you tolerable to be with. You understand? Money helps. That's it. So what it is that a woman says, I don't really like this nigga. I'm not really that sexually attracted to him, but he does have money. So what I'll do is that I'll hang out with him. I might give him some pussy so I could get access to his money. That's what money does. That's how money attracts women. It's something that it helps in the sense that she's not really into who you are, what you're about, and she's not sexually attracted to you like that. So, but if you have money, then what it'll do is it'll make her tolerate you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But Locario, is every woman who wants a financially stable man, a gold digger?
No. This is what you got to understand. So what I'm saying is this. Most women, women choose men to be with long term the same way we choose women to fuck at a club on a Friday night. We want the bad 10, the girl who's a 10 to fuck, but we might settle for the 6 with a fat ass at the end of the night if that's all that we could get at that time. Women are the same way. Women want the dominant, sexually attractive alpha male who can provide and protect and has money and resources. But if she can't get that guy, she'll just settle for the guy who has money and resources. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is she'll settle for that guy in a long-term relationship, meaning, well, he could pay my bills and he can take care of me and the kids. But she doesn't really she's not really attracted to him or respects him. This is why you hear stories of men who are in long-term monogamous marriages where the guy's complaining, I haven't had sex in 2 weeks or a month or 2 months. And, I had to sleep on the couch last night because you know how that goes. You know how the wife, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, she don't respect them. She don't give, like, that's what happens is that she's settling for that guy. So this is what I'm saying. So if a woman has game, a woman could get a guy who's super on point, sexually attractive, and has money and he has the whole package. He's the total package. If a woman has game, she can get that guy. most women don't have game, so they get the guy who's basically like a nerdy beta male, goofy type nigga who feels like he's lucky enough to have her, even though she's ain't all that. But he feels lucky enough to have her. That's the type of guy that she likes because she don't got to step up her game. She don't actually have to be about nothing. And that guy will treat her like a queen. You understand? Because he has no choice but to treat her like a queen because he ain't got no options. He has no game. You see what I'm saying? So what essentially happens is that a woman who has no game gets with a nigga who has no game.
Damn, I feel sorry for their kids.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but what happens is even with both of those, the woman still has a little bit more game than the dude. You understand what I'm saying? Because the woman at least knows that she can upgrade from that simp to another simp. You understand what I'm saying? But the simp that she's with, he's lost in the sauce. You understand what I'm saying? Because he thinks that his money is the thing that's going to get him the women, or he thinks he's high value now, or whatever the fuck niggas is talking about today. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with you. I agree with you that yes, women are attracted to money, but they're attracted to money the same way you're attracted to salt when you need some salt in your dry ass fucking potatoes or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? So dudes with money is basically like food with no taste.
Oh,
you
shit.
know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
All right. Did you have anything else, caller?
Yeah, real quick. It was for you, Miles. Y'all went on yesterday. I just wanted to give you your props. I've been really messing with what you've been saying lately, and it's been touching. It's been real. When you said at the end, like not having game will lead women to not fuck with you and not despise you and all of that. Like I felt that. So I just wanted to big up you on that and say thanks again.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting the show. Thanks for calling in, man. You have a good weekend.
Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. So let's go to 646, last call, and we out of here. 626.
Y'all niggas is turkey with no gravy out here, man.
626 is going on.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah, man, definitely, man.
What's going on?
Yeah, fool. So I'm just calling because I heard that dude though. He was pandering. He was basically complaining about his woman and not doing basically cheating on him. He was complaining about all this shit. But then at the end of the day, what surprised me, even after they broke up and shit, he still was double texting. He was trying to get back together. He was trying to buy her roses and shit, all this. And it just like, it's fucking, it's sad. It's really sad. It's fucked. It's fucked up, but at the same token, I can't feel bad for him because I know that's his female nature or not. And, he was actually in. Yeah, what's up?
You say you can't feel bad because it's female nature?
No, I can't feel bad because he's not checking her. He ain't checking her every time. He got an opportunity to check her. Probably she says, he's like, God says okay. They use like the Bible and like nothing against about Christianity and everything. I mean, it's just that he says, God can forgive her. God forgives her or not. So it's just I hope all is well with her because God's with her and everything. And holy God, oh God, it's so. And he acts as though she can't do nothing wrong. And instead of checking her, instead of checking a bitch, he's just talking about God this and God that, and like everything's okay. And it's crazy.
Right. No, I mean, I feel you. That's what happens a lot of times. These guys, what happens is that they've been conditioned into thinking that they have to take a lot of that fucking energy from women or just people in general. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, man. it's crazy, man. Because like he could have just like off the jump when she fucked up, he just check it. Check her now. Just say, hey, listen. I'm gonna need you to do this, that, and other for me, whatnot. Or listen, like when she coming over, like the first date, when she coming over, whatnot, just like, listen, on the way over here, I'm gonna need you to pick up some coconut oil, or pick up some salsa. I got a surprise for you, and get it. And just like make some tacos or something, or just have the coconut oil like to rub on her and shit, like to like.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Yo, shout out to him. Thanks for calling the show, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Oh man, man, that's crazy. It's funny though, because even what he was saying about, dudes forgiving and be like, oh, well, God this and God that. Yo, listen, I'm a holding a grudge ass nigga, son. Like if there's people from 1997 that did me wrong and I still don't forgive their ass. Like you gotta apologize to me. If you like tried to play me or shitted on me, I still don't fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if it was 5-10 years ago. If you ain't apologize, I don't fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like the fucking animosity is took into the grave unless you say something. You know what I'm saying? Like I hold a grudge like a motherfucker, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand dudes to be like, yeah, no, I don't forgive you. I don't forgive you. You feel what I'm saying? Like we're good. Like the spiritual woke side of me wants to forgive you,
right? But
the earthly nigga that I am is like, fuck this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to, reach enlightenment to where I can like forgive all these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Oh man, that's crazy. But yeah, man. Woo! But guys, get the likes up, people, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Anything else, Miles, you want to say before we get up out of this piece?
Man, go check out my YouTube real quick and go donate to my YouTube because they done demonetized my shit. So
exactly. And guys, make sure you keep a lookout because the new book is coming at the end of this year.
Yes.
Looks don't matter. You feel what I'm saying? We already got the cover for it. I should have put up the cover. April said I'm a Gemini. That's why that's why I hold grudges and shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull the fucking poster so niggas can see. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the poster. Hold on. Let me get the poster and shit. All right. So this right here, hold on. Let me show y'all niggas this shit. Hold on. This is the fucking cover. Right here to the Looks Don't Matter book. You see?
Ooh!
Don't fucking matter because we can't even see this nigga's face. You feel me? That's the fucking shit right there. That's the fucking cover. And you notice we had to put the fucking the Adam's apple. So y'all know it's a nigga and there ain't no non-binary shit going on. You feel me?
Facts. Nigga.
Yes,
no, it don't go both ways. We going one way, nigga. Fuck out of here.
They said putting Nez on the back of the book. Hilarious.
With his rhinoplasty. No, we can't put him on there until he get his rhinoplasty.
True Savage said Tetris face, nigga. Iceberg said we can't see his jawline.
Exactly, that's the point, right? Damn.
They said the Adam's apple is strong as fuck. That's facts. Oh my goodness. That's funny. But yeah, that's gonna be the cover. So we trying to get that out by December. So when we have the Bad Boy membership sale at the end of the year, when you join the Bad Boy membership, you'll get a copy of that book for free. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Make sure y'all saving up your money for the end of the year sale, man.
Right.
For real.
Noel said we can't see his money. Hilarious.
That's
Yo, dudes should start just like strapping, you know, like they strap bombs, just strap money to your chest when you go into the club. You feel what I'm saying? He's like, Abel said, but where's his wallet and bank statements? Facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be an ebook, and we also gonna do an audio book. But the audio book's not gonna be available till next year, but you can get the ebook when we do the sale. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So man, you know what I'm saying? So you can't, they say I can't see your status either. Y'all funny as shit. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, but yo, listen, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will holler at y'all later, people. And remember, the truth is inside you. We out of here. Peace. We going.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.